Following his hard-fought 7-5-6-3-6-7-7-6 win over the in-form Filip Krajinovic, the 20-year-old became the first Greek in 83 years to reach the last 16 at Roland Garros. And, in arguably the most high-profile match of the fourth round, he will now face 2015 champion Stan Wawrinka. With the greatest of due respect to Max Martira, Hugo Dellien and the aforementioned Krajinovic, it is now that the real test begins for Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas has enjoyed a meteoric rise since he made his first appearance in the main draw at a major at the French Open 2 years ago. He lost then in the first round to the big-serving Ivo Karlovic and would have to wait a full calendar year to collect his maiden victory at a major. But he made much-needed improvements to his game across the board in that time, and when he beat Spanish qualifier Carlos Tabana in the first round in Paris, it could hardly be argued his win was undeserved. He then even managed to take a set off eventual finalist Dominic Thiem in the second round before succumbing in 4. And in the last 12 months, he has continued to make impressive strides. Tsitsipas now boasts wins over Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal, beating the great Swiss at Grand Slam level. Perhaps more to the point, by beating Alexander Zverev 2 consecutive times, the Athens native has arguably usurped the German's claim to being men's tennis' next big thing. That said, it is perhaps too soon to speculate whether Zverev, Tsitsipas or fellow young guns such as Denis Shapovalov or Felix Auger-Aliassime will reap Grand Slam glory, let alone come to dominate the ATP Tour in the same manner as Djokovic, Nadal and Federer. They are arguably three unique athletes, and it is well worth remembering that every player follows a different career path. Only time will tell. But Tsitsipas' future certainly does look bright. Consistency of a seasoned veteran, Tsitsipas has unquestionably enjoyed a fantastic campaign so far in 2019, lifting trophies in Marseille and Estoril, as well as reaching a second Masters 1000 final in Madrid and his first major semi-final at the Australian Open. Including those he's earned for his efforts at the French Open, Tsitsipas has already surpassed his points haul from the entirety of last season, with 2,940 compared to the 2,095 he mustered last season. That is reflected in the fact that according to Tennis Abstract's ELO rating, the 20-year-old is currently the 4th best player overall and the 5th best on clay. As the red dirt is arguably the surface his game is least effective on, that is a frightening thought for his competitors. It is also ample reason to get seriously excited about his clash with three-time major champion Stan Wawrinka, which will be the third match on Suzanne Lenglen. It is also a match that presents him with a new challenge. When he scored his wins against the Big Three, he did it as an underdog. Now, however, he is expected to deliver. Should he get across the line against Wawrinka and into the quarterfinals, it would do much to further rubber-stamp his credentials as a future superstar in the men's game. But it will be easier said than done. Zverev, for instance, despite significant success on the main tour, hasn't been able to cope with the pressure at the slams. And Wawrinka will surely be ready for the Greek's challenge. His pre-match comments made clear the respect he has for the younger man's game. "We've never played a match, but we have practiced together," Wawrinka told reporter Jose Moron. "When you're against him, you notice he has a different rhythm. His ball looks slower on TV." Wawrinka, too, has a point to prove after a troubled period due in large part to a serious knee injury, and has impressed so far in Paris. A tough one to call then. Fortunately, as a fan, all you need to do is make sure you grab some popcorn in time. Main photo. Embed from Getty Images. Let's block ads. Why?